All right, guys, we are back and we are live with some college football 25. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, notification bell. Shout out to everybody that watched the replays, comment in the comment section, chat in the chat. Shout out, we on the road to 400 subscribers. Let's go. And yeah, we on the road. Couple of more days to college football 26, and we have college basketball EA coming out and making a return, and I can't wait for that, folks. Let's get it. We definitely gonna have some college basketball on the channel. All right, guys. Three games. Florida, Vanderbilt, and Oklahoma. Yeah, we got college football 26 in like less than 5 days. College basketball. Oh yeah, it's gonna be on, guys. It's gonna be on. Gonna be on. Yo, Super Retro, what's up, Retro Man? What's going on? Shout out to you, Retro Man. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? Shout out to you, Retro. Oh man, that was a shocker for me. When I seen the video, I instantly clicked on it. Oh, it's college basketball. Oh my God.
Where, as they like to say here, only the Gators.
We're gonna actually have some college basketball on the channel
For a big game today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now,
everybody been going back to the old game classic. Now all that's left, if they bring that back, all that's left to bring back is ESPN NFL 2K. Oh my God, I need that on the channel, man. Give me my ESPN NFL 2K and Midnight Club, and I'll be good. Maybe NFL Blitz. They need to bring all the games back, but I'm just saying. Oh man, all the games that was before the time of YouTube, before the time of live streaming. Kind of want to relive those games this time around on the live streams.
What a privilege to be part of this rivalry game.
I can't believe it. Since 2009, bro, we getting college basketball, man. That's crazy. GTA coming back around, as we all know.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are undefeated, folks.
So it's 2nd and 1.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball
9-0 LSU, 6-3 Florida. Number 2 in the country. Yo, what's up, John Paul? What's going on? How you doing, John Paul? Y'all go check out John Paul's channel.
different from the others.
Well,
Versus number
rivalry games
20,
and
Florida
depending on
in the
who
country.
coaches, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in some or two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Well, he caught that.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. And a handoff as they run the counter play.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the
Right here in the
defense has been willing to play
swamp
wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, and now it's third down. Now we run a draw play. And they'll stop him just
Holding him to a field goal.
Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance.
Got it.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage.
Coach Copy Warrior.
So the LSU Tigers offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's
Oh, come on. It's coming back.
Down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Aiden Durham.
And they'll set up now.
The touchdown, folks.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
Right here in the slot.
Gets set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handing off on the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Got us a game. We got us a game.
Down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there.
We got us a game, folks.
Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot.
Got us a game.
That's a score.
They're going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Parker.
Yo, Mr. Cleaner Beats, what's going on? Shout out to you, man. How you doing, brother? Y'all go check out Cleaner Beats channel if y'all hadn't already. Shout out to you, bro. Hit that like on the way in. Appreciate you stopping by.
Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Ooh.
Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down.
Yeah, got off work, so we just chilling.
Outstanding blocking on the left
How
side.
you doing, Cleaner Beats, man?
That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Doing solid. Heard that. Not a bad Monday. Oh, nice. Oh, God.
Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
That could have been costly.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's the second.
Yeah, not a bad Monday. About to be rainy, though.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you.
Heard that.
Exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Man, not too bad. I like people say, what's the good in complaining, huh? Yeah, knock on wood, right?
Kicking team out for the PAT drive.
Yeah, we work and deal with bullshit people, yeah.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
But yeah, I got a birthday tomorrow, July 1st.
Takes the field.
So we'll definitely be streaming after work.
Clicking right down the field for a touchdown.
But other than that, nothing really planning going on.
That's reeled in. It's Jackson.
Yo, Shadow, what up, bro? Bro, Shadow, I was in your stream earlier today at work. You had 56 people watching, bro. The heck?
Nice catch here.
And then you cut it off.
Second down play coming up.
I'm like, bruh. Shout out to you, man. You literally had 56 people watching and you had cut off.
Here over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football.
Ooh.
Off target and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Thing would be sick. And yeah.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag.
I didn't know. Yeah, bro. Unless I'm tripping. So I seen, you know, in the watch thing where the watch thing is, it said 56. I'm like, bruh.
Drops back, needing a third down completion.
Oh
here.
my God.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Yeah, I don't know if you had cut off or you randomly just cut it off.
Or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
BAT puts him up 3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
You probably got a lot more views on that stream now. By now.
In the end zone. It's Parker. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets some space.
Hey, appreciate that, Cleaner Beats. Appreciate that, Sheriff. Shout out to you, man. Much love to you.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense
Appreciate
tries
you
to
sharing
cut into this lead. Ball moves to the 37 on the game. It's first down.
Y'all go check out Cleaner Beats channel if y'all hadn't already.
Fake, looking to throw.
Right here.
Moving out of the pocket
No.
now.
Oh.
Pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but
Got 100 views because the stream was dying. Oh, okay. Heard that. I like it. Do have 56
so
views.
second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to
Shout out to you, Cleaner Beats. Shout out to as well.
You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, college
LSU
basketball
getting
will
set
be
with the 1st and
returning,
10
folks.
coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here.
We definitely gonna have that on the channel.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Yeah, I feel like everything coming back after like what, 10 years? Damn near 20 years, everything
Here's
coming
the
back.
snap. Offense looking to throw
That's
the
crazy.
ball. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. Finds room at the 30.
Like all the games coming
Gets out of
back.
bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the
Close to
offensive
200.
coordinator.
Yeah,
What
dude.
makes this
Like I
receiver
said,
so
keep
special?
doing what you're doing.
Referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run it.
Ah,
here.
shit.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how
All we
long
need
you
next is a
defend
Midnight
first
Club to come
down.
back.
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
A timeout is called. Important stage.
Oh, yeah, for real, dude. Because, like,
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
because everybody be playing the old NCAA, and I can't play it because I'm not on the old consoles.
Make a big red zone
So now I
stop.
get to play some college basketball.
Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the grab.
Now I get to play some college basketball on the channel.
There, and the offense will have first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great
Dog
read,
Dogger
got the ball
prepared.
where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Here's the handoff on first and goal.
Let's go.
Touchdown.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Bayou
game.
Bengals. Still no
Josh
answer
Williams.
for this offense.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better
This game
adjust
is
and
going
get
back and
eyes into
forth,
that
folks.
backfield, or he may go for
A lot
third or
better than
fourth man.
how it was last season when we blew him out in the swamp. That's a shootout.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Yeah, college football 26 is definitely
The extra point is good.
in a couple of
The lead is
days.
now 4,
Next Monday.
21-17.
I gotta wait a whole week,
So
bro.
with the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer.
Madden 26 is
before halftime.
pre-ordering right now. You have something like that.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
Pre-downloading, I mean.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Oh, I did not want to play that.
Quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I'm just trying to let.
Moves the ball to the
Oh, yeah, it's all
38
good.
First down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second
Hear
down.
that, man. Get your rest while you can.
Like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. The pass rush closing in. Fires it to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, everybody's waiting for GTA.
Hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move to sticks.
YouTube streams gonna be YouTube's gonna be flooded with GTA streams.
And the returner is brought down. So the offense takes the field.
YouTube's gonna be flooded with GTA streams.
Chance for just a couple more plays. With the catch, it's Sampson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Come on, come
They'll
on.
rifle this one.
Pass
deep to the right
interference.
side.
Pass
Oh,
interference.
it's off. What a play. They finally bring him down.
It
Great
would be
defensive
hilarious
play,
instead of-
but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway
Yeah.
stands.
The Switch. I wish Nintendo would have
So
a
that is a call for
console, an
another
actual
interception
console.
wiped away
How about that Switch
by a pass
bullshit?
interference penalty.
Oh man, see.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he's going to launch it deep again.
Damn.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh
Going
shit,
the
no.
other way. Can they stop him? Tackle
Let's go.
after the pick. and that'll
Halftime,
do it
folks.
for the 1st half of play.
Yeah, I want Nintendo to come out with a console, bro. If Nintendo come out with a console, you know how many people gonna leave probably Xbox and PlayStation, especially Xbox. Nintendo come out with a console, online, everything. Easy access to use as far as softwares and
First half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin
Man,
Connor
look,
for
bruh.
halftime update.
Phyllis, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles?
which is in my
alone?
console, but I still don't call it a console. To me, I don't call it. I know it's in halfway a console, but I don't call it a
Let's throw
console.
it back to the guys to see how this rivalry
Rapidly.
matchup plays out.
Better,
All
yeah.
right, Kevin, thank you for the update.
I don't
The
call it a
Gators will
console.
take it deep to begin the 2nd half.
It's gotta be like Xbox or PlayStation for me to call it a console.
22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
That's my opinion.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We get the 2nd half started with the running play. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. He has been a game record today for this defense, taking advantage of this big stage.
And Chris, when we sat down with him in our production meeting, he didn't have a lot to say. He was
Get the fuck out of here.
Now make a play and they sack him.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line.
Yo,
for
Marcello and
loss of
Gypsy, how you doing, huh?
That's a great
What's
play
going
all
on?
around
Shout out
by
to you,
this
shout out to you.
defense. Your first
Appreciate
line
you stopping
defenders
by.
serve their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd
Get that
level
like on the
players
way in.
to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Gonna run it. It's Johnson. And he's brought
That's a
down, but
holding
there
call.
is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important 2nd down play coming up.
Everybody connect with everybody. They hadn't already.
To throw, it's Mertz. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a third down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Got him.
A sack on the play could
Right
not
back at you.
escape the pass rush.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the
Now we
offense
making
is
them
gonna
punt
have
as
to
well.
throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And
Yeah,
now
but
in a
be nice.
rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
So there is a console. That would be dope. That'd be something. That'd be something that had Sega Genesis
LSU has moved into the red
console.
zone.
Next gen Sega Genesis. That would be nuts.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
That would be like a new
This guy can do
Sega
it all.
Genesis.
We've seen him go behind
Next gen
coverage and make plays downfield.
Genesis.
We can see him catch the
I think
ball
people will
underneath
buy
just
that.
like this.
I think people will go all out for that. Yo, what's up, DHW? What's going on? Shout out to you, bro. How you doing, DHW? Y'all hit that like on the way in. Everybody connect with everybody.
And now the try here for the extra point.
Shoot, Sega Genesis graphics.
The
Oh
is
man.
good, so the lead now is 11. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson.
The defensive coordinator this week.
All right, have a good one, Gypsy. Hope you have a hope your work go by pretty fast. Yeah, I just got off work my own self.
On the previous play.
Got out that bullshit.
It's Mertz. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Doing good, or good?
And
the DH. Ready for the next college football game. College basketball is on the rise. College basketball is shit. College basketball is 26 is making a return.
But it's a nice game.
Really good
Can't
job
wait.
here converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme.
Oh,
throughout this
nice
entire
knockdown.
game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Ooh, and he
Looks to
stopped
the
him.
left, and it's complete.
D right
Not
here,
gonna
folks.
get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks loose at the 40. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This This running game has been strong today. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Yo, NDG Live, what's going on? Shout out to you, bro.
Change the pre-snap look now.
Shout out to NDG. How you doing, brother? It's been a minute
Looks
since I
at the
seen you.
pass. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback escapes the pocket
Oh,
and
shit.
takes off.
Ah,
Sideline throw caught.
How you doing, bro?
For a first down. The junior quarterback.
gotta go check out NDG Live channel as well. If y'all hadn't already.
Third down. Can he make it to the marker? And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third
Shout
down.
out to you,
Know
NDG,
what you
bro.
need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get
Oh,
that
that's
much
a
closer
flag.
to securing a victory.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
You shake the
See if the
leg.
offense can overcome that holding penalty. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the receiver's got it. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Makes the grab. It's Sampson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
Who in the country, folks? Number 2.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw yet again.
Right here.
Oh my God! Incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh my God! Last time I'm doing that.
You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your
Oh,
opponent
man,
any chance
wide
to
open.
anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Dude was wide open.
Now they'll run it on the draw. They tackle him. Looks
Yo,
like it's
what
gonna
up,
be
Gamer
just
Kid? What's going on?
Marker, inches away. Offense getting set. 2nd down play.
How you
here.
doing, bro? Shout out to you, man.
To the air. It's Mertz. Makes a quick grab. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
I'm finishing my season 5 in the Nation. I heard that. What you were playing? What team you had again? DHW. I forgot what team you had.
To make this a one-possession game.
Yeah, I'm number 2 in the country right now. The second go
Set
around.
up to throw. Short completion of the tight
Trying
end.
to see if I go undefeated in this dynasties.
Big bodies there. 2nd down after that previous play.
Oh, after you won the championship, after you won the natty.
And the quarterback dropping back.
Oh shit!
Caught over the middle. It's Badger. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop.
Oh
the
yeah,
clock.
Mountaineers.
Late in
That's
the
what it
game,
was.
Trailing by a couple scores. These
They're dead.
receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
With the Eagles,
They
Billy.
get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball.
You know,
in
and they
space.
Madden.
Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good.
Oh, fumble!
Way behind the line of
That
scrimmage.
dude just stood there,
The
bro.
offense
Get the
recovers
ball.
fumble. We'll see if
Big
the
ass
offense can
bugger.
overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's
Oh, it's a field goal at
It's
least.
a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he knocks
West
that one
Virginia.
right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. And he's brought down at the 16.
Go
It's
clock,
better
folks.
receiving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. He moves the ball across
probably
the
go, all right,
20
we got
to
the
the 22.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there.
Gonna
Gets
include
full time
Jackson.
support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll work the clock here with their running game.
Ooh, let's go, baby.
Before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps
Ain't want to go out of
churning,
bounds,
gets a
though.
fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. Runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5 here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff in a single back formation. Unleashes the stiff arm. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as
They got
much
one
clock
more
as possible
timeout, folks.
for their offense. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it again. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Brought down at the 3. That was a
Block
solid
room,
run.
baby.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
1st and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Wide open, untouched.
He runs it into the end zone.
Right in, untouched.
Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
They're set now to try the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
LSU 35, Florida 20.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Mertz. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here. And
Pick, baby.
That one's picked off.
Oh, let's
Not
go.
much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That is the game, folks.
Let's be
10 and
honest,
0.
all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that
Hey,
high
2
much
yards,
longer
20
than your
rushing.
standard win.
And that is gonna
TDs,
wrap
taking
it
dirt.
up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They made it a game. They made it a game. Let's go. And what y'all think about college football 25, man? I think it was a pretty good game. Glad we got a college football game. You know. No complaints. Oh, we number 1 in the country? Oregon must have failed? I know. Hey, we number 1. They must have dropped. Heck yeah, and it's much faster, dude. Yeah, college football much faster. Both games next year are gonna be even more fast. Especially man, that's what I'm waiting on. Man 26 to be faster than those last year's man 25. We number 1 in the country, folks. Who we got in the bracket? And this bracket ain't always looked like this either. It had two-sided brackets. They updated it a couple of months ago. We got Memphis in here, Penn State, Iowa State, Arizona, Alabama, and Michigan. Oh man, that'll be a game. Ohio State and Georgia. Oh Lord, Clemson and LSU, Oregon and Kansas State. Michigan. All right, let's sweep Vanderbilt right quick, folks.
on the banks of the
That's
Mississippi
Valley,
River,
folks.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the #1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's
Get
get
the ball
this
out
thing
of half.
started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Commodores' offense takes the field. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Coming out aggressively. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Finds the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a...
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all
Unbelievable.
away.
Freaking believable.
Commodores. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to
Coach
that return
Warrior,
at 22.
last game at
So
home,
LSU's
folks.
offense will go to work for the first time today.
Undefeated.
One way to mitigate the explosive
10-0.
capabilities he has on the outside is being
Undefeated at
physical
home.
with him,
Trying to make
and
it-
this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see
Trying
a
to
lot
make
of
it
offenses
undefeated
take
at
off
home.
this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of...
He's off to the races. The 30. The 10. Touchdown.
Hey,
Bayou
Dora.
Bengals. And once he found
He get
daylight,
all
it
the
was
way.
Katie bar the door, baby.
They say, Coach, hey, you want to throw a big bomb? We coming back at you with our run.
And they do it so
We coming
quick, so
back at you with our
explosive. They
run.
can put small drives together, big drives together.
First play of the
Really
game.
had a great
It's gotta
year,
be a
and
record.
That's why they're a top 10 offense.
LSU Death Valley crowd erupted. Not catching him.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good.
78
Couldn't
yards.
draw up a drive better than that.
As the game.
78 yards, folks, for Kate Durham.
After that latest answer, tied
Kate
things up
Durham
just
trying to
once
make his
after
case for the
kicking away
Heisman.
again. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Come on, pick the ball
that's the way they
off.
drew it up. Incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Snags it over the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Anderson. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. He now has 91 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
And these defensive tacklers just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a
Yo, Pepe, what's going on? Shout out to you, Pepe.
Falls to the ground just
How you doing, brother?
Mass and strength.
At the 35, he's got room.
How you doing, Pepe, man? Y'all go check out Pepe Chan Gamers channel. Shout out to you, bro.
Defense finally makes the stop.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Ah, wrong play.
Keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it.
Let's go.
And just a short,
Oh.
safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively.
That
there
was
because
first
that tight
down,
end,
folks.
He wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great.
Wide open.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Contact, bro.
He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Pavia coming after him. And that pressure just engulfs him. A sack for the
Sit your ass down, defense.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
On the run, still looking. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a rubber ball. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction,
shout out to you, Pip.
He's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
You've probably heard this before. LSU is steamrolling people
They're
on the
like
ground
on the way
right
in.
now. This guy could be pushing what Leonard Fournette tried to do and getting close to 2,000 yards in a season.
And when you think about a defense, it all starts and stops with the run game. And I got to get that stop, but I can't stop this guy. I mean, he's been unbelievable, and this LSU offense has been so physical up front. I'll tell you what, I got to commit everybody to try to get a stop.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking to buy time. He's got it. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll go back to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacy. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he'll be ushered out of bounds at the 3.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years. The big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Try to get it on the ground. He didn't get there. Knocked back on 4th and goal, and he loses a yard to the 2.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Catch in the middle. It's Skinner. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Unloads it left. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man. It's Durham. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw it. On target. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to move it through the air. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Nice
Oh, my
defensive
God.
play to get a hand in there and knock
All
it
right,
away.
back to what we're
That
doing.
is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, they'll try to
Ooh,
throw it.
let's go.
And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when
And we
this
get the ball
offense
at
goes
half.
empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half.
On to the
That's the end
halftime,
of the
folks.
second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys.
21-7 over Vanderbilt. Kevin Tate during 174 yards, 175 yards. 14 rushing attempts, 2 TDs, 12.5 average.
And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone?
First play of the
Video
game.
moves from one of the shiftiest
It
players
could
in
go
all of college
off
football.
the place.
And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
There are folks. After that big bomb, touchdown bomb that this quarterback threw, wide open. We got us a game, folks.
The Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're
Nothing but green ahead. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up.
Ain't doing bad good.
He
Himself a
gets
good
it up
game.
on the catch for the first down.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. The lone back's got it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards. yards on the first down play.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Power football with the run.
Ellie Jackson.
Down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I?
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me. I know it from experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary when the crowd gets involved, and that sack right there is going to light them up.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the...
He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.